Good morning, Monday morning. Super duper cool day ahead. Heading now to Sarona, basically a marathon of meetings at Biga, my new favorite cafe at Sarona. Meeting Emily Goldring from prooV to talk social media. Big fan of that company. Been working with them for like 2.5 years. After that, meeting Mika from Take&Make, an entrepreneur I've been following for a very long time. Have not sat with her in probably 5 years. Then meeting Guy Avigdor from Clear.com with a K, a company that, well, you'll hear the story of how they launched. It's quite a story. Just an old friend, really, really good guy. Lunch with Lior from Deloitte at Memphis. Then several other meetings and calls with the US tonight. So jam-packed, literally back-to-back. Pumped. Let's do this. Modern day miracle. Parking on the streets in Tel Aviv. Unbelievable. Look at that parking. That's what happens when you come to Tel Aviv at 8:30 in the morning. And then I bump into this guy. Dashingly handsome individual. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Who are you? What's your name?
Avishay Ovadia.
How long
I'm a principal at Collider.
I didn't even ask you yet.
Yeah, but I know that you are gonna.
How long do we know each other?
4 years?
We worked together on a couple of companies. It started off with, what was the name of the company originally?
Craze Media.
You originally met Craze and then it was...
T-Line and then Saga.
Oh man, it's still on my LinkedIn. I was looking through my LinkedIn the other day. Should probably update that. So, entrepreneur turned VC now, right?
Right.
So what's the name of your fund?
Collider Ventures.
And Adam Benayoun, man himself. I don't know Ofer, but Adam and I share a passion for good meat. We ate at Meat Kitchen the other day. And I do need to come to your office. But the thing with you is, you don't understand that we need to like book in advance. You're like, hey, come in a half an hour. I'm like, what? So we got to put something on the calendar. Yeah. Maybe like in a couple of weeks.
Or like 2 months.
You have good coffee? Good coffee in the office?
Amazing coffee.
We're doing it. Done. You had me a coffee. Watch out. Not get run over. That's a good idea. That would have been bad on the vlog. Awesome. Early morning, super early morning meeting with my old friend Emily here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
How was your omelet?
Amazing, very tasty.
Very good, right?
It was actually.
Yeah, they have like really good food here at Biga. Okay, shout out to Biga. All right, so give me your background. Where are you from? What's your story?
Okay, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri originally.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably did know that at one point, but like I forgot. Okay.
Midwest, born and raised, and then went to school out in Seattle, Washington, and then moved to Israel, and I've been working in the startup marketing scene here.
Why'd you move to Israel?
I came on a Masa program,
cool.
So sort of was like a hook, line, and sinker. Made Aliyah after that, yeah. And
happy you did?
Yes, very happy. I love Tel Aviv. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna ask a super weird question that you probably did not think I was gonna ask. But
Let's
like,
hear it.
Did you grow up religious in any way?
I grew up Reform, but like,
Did you grow up Zionist? Like?
No, actually, which is sort of like, it was very random that I ended up in Israel.
This wasn't a weird question.
No, no.
Okay, cool. All right, so you've been here how long?
4.5 years.
You're loving it.
I do.
You live in Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv's
the life, right? Look at this. Look at this. This is winter.
Yes.
What is going on here? Okay, cool. So where do you work now?
I work at prooV in Herzliya Pituach.
Okay, so how long have you been at prooV?
A year and a few months.
A year and a few months. So I've been working at prooV for like, I think 2.5 years now. I used to come in once a week. We might restart that custom. But the bottom line is, as I say very, very often, I work with a lot of amazing companies, and I love the companies that I work with, and I'm fortunate to work with. prooV is a special place in my heart because there's a serious, serious problem in the world of enterprise. And that is that these large enterprises are by definition not agile. They cannot move. Like I've met, and without naming names, I've met with some enterprise companies over the past, let's call it 6 months, that are, when they make a decision, the amount of people that need to approve that decision before it actually gets implemented is, I'm telling you, like we're talking like hundreds of people. And you cannot make a decision that way. And that's number one. And number two, if I'm the Bank of America and I want to increase my innovation, I can work with a startup, but what, you're gonna give a startup, some random anonymous startup, access to my data? Like good luck with that, right?
Yeah.
So prooV is solving a massive problem, because they're saying to startups on the one hand, come work with enterprises. They're saying to the enterprises on the other hand, enable us to run POCs, proof of concept for you, with basically no risk.
Yeah.
And quickly.
Exactly.
Like not 3 years or 6 months, but like literally 2 weeks, a month, you could run a full-blown POC and click a button and deploy it on production, and you ran a POC and you increase your corporate innovation.
Yep.
Tell me what excites you about prooV. Sell me on prooV.
I think it's really that. It's that we're helping innovation teams in these large corporations increase their proof of concepts every year, every month, and that's what's so nice is that we're helping these large slow-moving enterprises finally move quickly
Love
and able to, implement technologies that they really want to.
I love it. Yeah, so basically it's a win-win.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
the startups win, the enterprises win, and prooV facilitates that.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing. And listen, the people at that company, in terms of talent, like Yossi, worked at Amdocs, super high level guy. prooV and Alexey had more startups than I can count. Liel, is, as we were talking, one of the most meticulous, most professional marketers out there.
Yeah,
Just gets it all
incredible.
done. It's really amazing to watch. And and at the end of the day, there's a reason that some of the most incredible investors who backed the company, Mangrove, who backed, Skype, Wix, WalkMe, Our Crowd, you guys know. It's a wild company. It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
So anyway, bottom line is, this was a kickoff meeting for our social. We're gonna do this. This is good. I think we got a lot done.
Yeah. No, I feel very
'Cause
confident about it.
You're running the social channels.
Yep.
Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn.
Yep. Instagram.
And a blog too.
No, so Joanna's in charge of the blog, but yeah.
You guys are, listen, at the end of the day, I just want to tell you something, that this should encourage you, that a lot of times when I'm talking to enterprise or to B2B companies, and they say to me, oh, the content thing, that's all in B2C. I'm like, look at prooV. Look what they're doing, and, tweeting, Facebook, webinars, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. We're always looking for ways to up our game, and I think we came up with some good ideas today.
Yeah, no, amazing ideas. I'm excited to start getting them
I'm really
implemented.
excited. I'm really excited to see them implemented because I think it's explosive potential. But the bottom line is, honestly, we can do this. As far as I'm concerned, you tell me. We can be once a month, whenever. I'm here in Sorone all the time. You live close by?
Yeah. Just,
Walking?
No, I take a bus. It's near Ben Yehuda Dizengoff.
Okay, but I think this is pretty convenient.
Yeah.
Yay, my next meeting. So we'll do it, and good luck, and let me know
Perfect.
beyond that until our next meeting what else I can do to up your game, help you win, but keep kicking butt.
Awesome. Can't
All right,
wait.
thanks.
Thank you.
Talk soon. My next meeting is starting 3 minutes ago, but I was like, there's no way I'm not turning on the camera. Because honestly, first of all, I feel like we haven't hung out in like a decade or something.
Sure.
Second of
And
all,
also marketers, the marketers bond here.
marketers unite, baby.
Yeah,
All
there
right,
you go.
but beyond that, honestly, what excites me about technology companies, all of them,
Yep.
the ones that are winning are all doing the same exact thing. What are they doing? They're taking
100%.
something old school, and I don't want to use the word disrupting, but there's no better word, and disrupting it using technology. Facebook's doing it, Airbnb's doing it, Uber's doing it, WeWork's doing it. They're all doing the same thing. Different sectors, but they're taking technology and they're disrupting something that's archaic, old school, and basically is a bad experience.
Right.
You're doing that on steroids.
Well, thank you.
What's the name of your company?
So our company is called...
First of all, who are you? It's important.
So I'm Mika. I'm the CEO of Outgage. What we're doing, and just to build on your point, Hillel, so Outgage is taking the painful world for marketers of standing out from the crowd and not doing, standing out from the digital noise that we're all used to, and taking that offline and creating real engagement. So when you get a gift from a company, A, how do they measure if that was successful and that reach to you and that engagement that they're usually able to do online? And B, what they typically did in order to get that gift to you is actually get their team around a table and start fulfilling it in
Super
boxes
broken.
after they bought it from everywhere, if they were able to see the quality of it.
But hold on, can I just interrupt you for one second?
Yeah, sure.
We're close enough. All right, listen, here's the thing.
Yeah.
As a marketer,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you some unsolicited advice. May I?
Please. Yes.
You skipped one very important stage in that pitch.
Okay.
Which is, why do I even want to send out real life gifts? And the answer is, because there's nothing in the digital world as delightful, we love that word,
Right.
as getting something in the mail from a company.
100%.
So first of all, that is an incredibly compelling thing for a company to do, for a marketer to do, to send something in the mail, physical. Problem is, it's super archaic.
It's more than just like standing out and reaching them physically, but when you get something, it's more sentimental, right? Like nobody doesn't like getting gifts, and we have a need to reciprocate also, and it's a way to really stand out with your message as opposed to just like bribing
100%.
people, which is what's important for us also with the marketers that use our platform.
Love it. So basically, you guys are digitizing real life corporate gifts.
Direct mailers. So
Okay, sorry.
the physical outreach of like the messages that they would send online, just in a way that we actually like getting it through gifts.
Right. So you said MailChimp right? Is that you pitch yourself, or is that just
I mean, it's easiest
easy to
explain.
understand?
Yeah.
Right. I get it. It's end to end sending, real life. What do you call it? Mailers?
Direct mailers.
Direct mailers. Sorry, I'm so not familiar
No,
with that
it's
world
okay.
at all.
That's like a B2B marketing term for
Right.
people who have tried this and have been.
So it's from
you know,
delivery to the tracking to the whole thing, end to end.
creating, sending, measuring, connecting it to your CRM, to your marketing automation, and
Love
being
it.
able to actually get insights about this world.
Freaking love it. Okay,
Thank you.
so can we say? You tell me if we're allowed to say that there's news coming. Can you
There's
say that?
news coming.
There's news coming. Okay. If someone wants to learn more about this company, if they're a corporate, if they're a company and they want to start to explore that avenue, where do they learn more? What's the website?
So you can go to Outgage, outgage.co.
Love it. It's a great name, by the way. Who thought of that name? You?
Thank you. Yep.
You deserve a raise. Okay, and next question, and then I'll let you go, is if someone is watching this and some of the things you said resonated with them, or they feel they can learn from you, who, I have to say, I'm not just saying this to butter you up, but there are not many marketers on your level in this country. It's just the truth. It's just a fact. If they feel that they could learn from you, what is the best way to reach out? And you could say, add me on LinkedIn, or you could give your email address, whatever you're most comfortable with.
So you can reach me on LinkedIn, Mika Kayt, Kayt, or you can email me, so Mika, Mika, at outgage.co.
Beautiful. Love it. We should do this way more often. Let's not wait another 10 years.
100%.
But I'll say to you what I said before and really think about it, and we can continue the conversation over coffee or over email, whatever's easier, and figure out.
And we're going to find ways to work together.
Listen, whatever I can do to help, honestly, whatever I can do to help. If you want to, when the news comes and you want help getting it out there, consider it done. As you know, no strings attached. If that wasn't clear from my hour introduction about my philosophy on business, but really,
no, it was an hour after 5 years. We needed that hour.
That's true. No, but we should have done 2 hours. We'll do it again soon. But I mean it though. Anything that pops in your head, you'd be like, maybe Hillel can help with that, an intro to someone or whatever it is.
Okay, deal. And obviously vice versa.
Hit me up on that.
Let me know if we could help.
We'll talk about that in 5 years from now, how you can help me. But for now, let's figure out how I can help you. And it's very, very awesome. And I love the evolution of the company, because when I met you last time, you're doing something completely different, which is super cool.
Do-it-yourself crafts, which is a different story.
Love it. We'll do that on our 2.0 meeting. I'm incredibly late to my next meeting. I don't see him though. But in any case, thank you so much for your time. It was awesome to catch up. We'll do it again soon. And meanwhile, think about what I can do to help you.
Okay, deal.
Love it. Thanks. Guy Avigdor, clear.com. Love this guy. It's been way too long, bro. Listen, this is the bottom line. I say this all the time. There are some remarkable stories in this country and tech companies in this country. But you guys, I don't even know where to start. Let's start from the beginning, actually. That's the punchline of this interview, is the beginning. How you started. That's the punchline. Let's talk about this company, Clear.com with a K. What is Clear.com? Hit me.
So Clear is an influencer marketing technology company.
Yeah.
We've been around for 7 years. We've worked with some of the biggest brands worldwide today, from L'Oreal to JP Morgan Chase to Nike, Victoria's Secret, you name it, we work with them.
And you're 3 brothers.
Correct.
Based in Haifa.
Correct.
Building not only a market leader is an understatement. You are dominating the market. You're ripping it up. And you're working, like you said, with the biggest names out there to facilitate marketing campaigns using influencers.
Correct. We've been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time with the best product in the market, and our space is really exploding right now with traction.
Honestly, there's so much to tell here. I don't even know where to start. So let's start with the fact that when you offer a company, and I'm talking not, some falafel stand, I'm talking the biggest companies in the world, end-to-end influencer marketing. We'll find you the influencer. What's the next step?
We'll help you vet them.
So choose who's the best ones for you in terms of relevance, yeah?
Correct, with data.
Right.
And then we help you build your relationship with them going forward.
Right.
So with CRM,
outreach,
internal.
CRM, everything beautiful.
Correct. And finally, campaign tracking and performance measurement.
So is it working? Is it working? You know what I'm saying? That you say to them, we're going to figure out, is this thing working for you? We're going to measure it for you.
Absolutely.
Love it. Okay. How many campaigns have you done to date? Do you have a number off the top of your head? You don't know it by heart?
I have no idea, but
thousands.
We don't work by campaigns.
Right.
So we work with clients on an annual basis.
Okay.
Many of them may run dozens and dozens of campaigns a year.
So that's incredible, but it gets even more incredible because you guys have basically raised minimal funding many years ago.
Correct.
And what are the numbers? Can we talk about the numbers? How big this company is? Give me some, whatever you can talk about publicly. How big is this company?
We're over $5 million in ARR today.
Annual revenue.
Annual recurring revenue.
$5 million.
Correct.
How much of that is outbound marketing? Okay, let me just emphasize this. Hold on. You're making $5 million in recurring revenue, and you have done no outbound marketing. Everyone is coming inbound.
Not only that, it's inbound and organic, meaning we're not paying for inbound yet.
How do you explain it?
It's a lot about product market fit, and overall service that we provide our clients. We're partnering with our clients, not only selling them a product.
It's incredible. It really is incredible. There are not 5 companies in this country that have such a unique story like you guys do. I think you guys are it's an incredible story. And you're just scaling and scaling and scaling. And I said to you, what's your biggest challenge? What's your biggest challenge? And you're like, recruiting the A team. Like, you need to scale this thing because it's just blowing up. So you need like top talent in marketing and sales and customer success and everything. Basically.
We're investing all of our time right now in hiring.
Incredible.
Yeah.
If somebody's watching this interview and they want to apply for a job, how do they do that?
G@clear.com
With a K.
And we're looking with a K, of course. And we're looking for people all across the board. So if you're in sales, if you're in marketing, if you're in customer success, please email me.
g@clear.com.
Correct.
Okay, now let's get to the punchline.
Yeah.
You know what the punchline is?
No, what is it?
You already forgot? How did you launch your company?
Oh, that was a long, long time ago. I
The
met.
coolest story ever. It is,
Correct.
for me at
Correct.
least. This is my biggest
Go ahead.
success. No, you're going to do it.
So 7 years ago, we were sitting in a garage or at home, and so this is a company that I built with my two brothers, Eytan and Noam. And Eytan and Noam had built this amazing website, but there were 0 visitors. We just launched it.
It's called Twitterland.
Correct. It was called Twitterland.
Right.
Yeah. Today clear.com.
Right.
We reached out to this guy named Hillel, whom we've never met. But it was like, hey Hillel, maybe you'd like to take a look at our website, see if you like it, let us know what you think about it.
Pause, because I want to tell it to you from my end. I woke up in the morning and I'm like, a nice personal email. Hi Hillel, we follow you on Twitter, we like what you do, come check. It wasn't dear blogger, it was a personable, like invested in email. And I was like, I don't even know what these guys do, but I'm gonna help them. I don't know what they do, but I want to help them. All right, go on.
So, minhon lahon, how they say in English? Minhon lahon, you know that?
Minhon,
phrase?
that's
It's
Arabic.
in Arabic for...
Arabic?
Yeah.
From here to
From
there.
here to there.
Yeah, okay.
Hillel looked at the site, he liked it, he tweeted about it, he blogged about it, and it was a rocket ship. From that second onward, the site exploded. I don't have the graph here to
I have the
show
graphic.
you.
I have it here. I have it in my favorites of my iPhone because it's the most amazing story. I have it somewhere here. Hang on. Here we go. Let's see if I can. You probably can't pick that up, but it says here. My tweet says, "A must-try service. Twitterland is the only tool you need to decide who to follow back on Twitter." And then 10 o'clock a.m. first 1,000 visitors. 1 o'clock p.m. Tech News picked it up. 4 o'clock Alyssa Milano retweeted it. And then Mashable's top shared article, and then their server down.
Server
right there.
down.
So
This went from 0 to 2 million monthly visitors like that. One tweet
So
from the right guy.
okay, so first of all, I just want to we have to give a little background here. While I would totally like to take credit for that, the truth is it might have been one tweet, but a lot went into that one tweet, and I'll tell you why. On your end, you guys cared enough to write a nice, you cared enough to do your research on a person, you cared enough to talk my language in an email, which is the most underestimated and underrated thing in the world. On your end. On my end, the reason that one tweet went viral is because Alyssa Milano followed me. Why did Alyssa Milano follow me? Well, when she followed me and I got a push notification saying Alyssa Milano has followed you back on Twitter, I wrote her a DM and I said, Alyssa, I grew up watching Who's the Boss. Like, how did you come across me? I literally asked her that. And she said, because in my Twitter feed, day in, day out, I keep seeing people retweet this guy, Hillel Fuld. And I'm like, who is this Hillel Fuld guy? So I came into your bio, I came into your profile, and I'm like, oh, you seem like a nice guy, you're helping startups, so I followed you. And because she followed me, I was able to tweet that, and that tweet go viral. And the reason she followed me is because I spent years writing content without asking for anything in return. It all comes down to value. And that's
Exactly.
the rest is history, as they say.
Exactly.
All right, so enough about me. Today, the company, we said $5 million, working with literally the biggest names out there with almost no exceptions. Can you talk about a rough estimate? I don't know if this is a number that you know or can give away, or can talk about, but like, do you have any rough estimate of how much revenue you've generated for your customers over the years? There's no way to know that.
Probably no way to know that, and not even if I could, I could probably not share it.
That's true.
Fortunately.
Okay, so what's next?
So we're looking to triple our team over the next year, so 2019. We're currently building everything organically, so we're super profitable, and we're investing everything that we have in growing this company into something very, very big.
It's incredible. How's your retention, by the way? People start using you, like they stick with you?
It's not very good. We have like 96% retention.
I mean, listen, I know that I introduced you to just one company. We're not going to name them right now, years ago, and they're still working with you now, which is, I guess that says it all.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
A very cool and big company.
all I have to say is one thing. Don't forget the little people, okay? Dude, it's incredible,
Love you,
man. It's like this is a spontaneous meeting. Like I think we said it like yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm really happy we did it. And now I have an office in Tel Aviv, so I'm gonna come. Do you have parking?
No, we do not.
Damn it. Well, so what are you good for? Listen, jokes aside, dude. You know, in Yiddish, I'm shepping nachas. You know what that is?
No.
It means I'm getting nachat.
Nachat is good.
I'm watching this. It's like unbelievable. And I knew you were before you were a hot shot. Please send regards to Noam and Eytan. Bring me up to Haifa. Buy me some good meat.
Will do.
Let's hang out some
deal.
more. And dude, just keep doing. It's amazing. Really is. Honestly, no joke. Jokes aside, it is amazing to watch. And just keep owning this space. Good luck with everything. And let me know how I can help with anything. All right, man?
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Off to meet the one and only Lior Weizman at Memphis Burger for the second time this week. Meeting Lior for the first time, eating Memphis Burger for the second time, and I'm meeting there again tomorrow. Kind of like the place. So, someone got introduced to Memphis Burger today. How was that, Lior?
Amazing, amazing burger. And
By the way,
kosher.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't
It's
eat
a
much
big-
kosher.
Really?
Maybe I should
We
start
could
eating
change
more
that, dude.
kosher.
It's hot in hell. No, but how good? Come on. Objectively speaking, how was that burger?
Amazing.
And
amazing.
the onion rings?
300 grams of
Heaven.
pure heaven.
Love it. All right, let's talk business. First of all, where do you get your shoes from? Where do you get those shoes from?
Oh, China. I
You-
think it's
China?
Palladium.
They're awesome.
Yeah, I just
Super
got
cool.
back from China.
I like them. I'm like simple. I wear my Converse, my Slack socks. My Slack socks. They changed the
also
logo
got
though.
mine.
What socks are those?
The key to my heart.
Love it.
Yeah.
The Slack changed their logos. Now my socks are outdated. It's a real problem. Anyway, all right. Can we talk business here, please? Focus.
Sure.
All right. So, who are you? What is your background? Give me like your 25-second last 10 years of your life.
I'm leading the scouting services in Deloitte, Israel. We are supporting multinationals who are coming to Israel to scout for technologies, build innovation center, R&D centers. Been 11 years with IBM. Before that, my own startup
11
company.
years?
11 years.
Wow, that's
yeah.
like a lifetime, dude. 11
More
years.
than I know my wife.
Seriously?
Yeah, still.
11 years. What did you do at IBM again? Remind me.
Many things, but I managed in my last role the ecosystem team,
Love it.
accelerator.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
By the way, who runs the IBM Accelerator now?
Gil Meital,
Okay,
great
so-
guy.
Yeah, I know Gil, but he like I'm officially a mentor there, but I haven't heard from him in like 2 years. I don't know why.
Gil.
You should speak to Gil. Get on that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for some reason not standing still, and I'm not sure why. Hold on a minute. Let's get this camera standing still. There we go. Okay. So all right, Deloitte. So wait, before IBM, you had a startup, you said?
Yeah,
What startup?
called Here I Am.
know.
Telco, it's like 15 years ago. So getting SMS based on location.
I 100% remember that. I don't know why I remember
No
that.
way. You were-
100% I remember Here I Am. Sounds so familiar to me.
So you were the one paying client.
Okay, cool. So talk to me about Deloitte. So what do you do there? What's your title at Deloitte?
Head of scouting, yeah.
It's a longer title than that. I remember. It's head of,
No, it's a very short, clear.
no, it's not. I promise you. Look at LinkedIn. It's not head of
Head of
scouting.
technology scouting.
There you go. See, is that it? It was just head of technology scouting.
Yeah, just
okay.
testing you.
Okay, so basically, there you go. Long story short, you have, and obviously, for obvious reasons, you can't necessarily name too many names. If you can, feel free to do so. But the biggest companies on planet Earth who come here every month, at the very least, to look for the hottest tech on Earth. And it is your job to present them with that tech.
Yeah, so if you are a foreign company, big enough to have your own presence in Israel, or Israel technology is relevant for you, so we can hook you up starting with scouting as a service, then support the entire process of building a business plan to what to do in Israel and how to do it, build the innovation center, build an R&D center, manage the POCs with the company.
Beautiful.
That's how we met prooV, by the way, which
Shout
we
out
are
to prooV,
partnering
baby.
with prooV.
Love me some proof.
And that's it. So
Okay, so are you allowed to talk about any of your clients?
we worked very closely with TD Bank, who established the innovation center in Israel.
We
So-
love Julie. She was on the
Yeah.
blog before.
Hi,
yeah.
Julie. So less than 2 years, they already have 15 employees here
Amazing.
doing scouting and POCs.
Love it.
We worked with the Sompot, the insurance company, at the beginning when they established the innovation center. Currently, they have their own great team, by the way, Inon and Shachar.
What's up?
Great team, and
Yeah.
they are working by themselves. So
Love it.
many great companies.
And I mean, is it fair to say that there are hundreds of world-class, enterprises that reach out to you on a monthly basis?
At least tens on a monthly basis.
Right.
And there are
Unbelievable.
at least a million of corporates out there who don't know Israel at all.
You got to work on that.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you one more question. Why? How does this tiny little freaking speck on the map even get? How do they even? Why do these people come to Israel? How do you explain that?
Good. It's a very simple answer. So corporates always need to scout for innovation outside of their
Comfort zone.
comfort zone.
Right.
Israel, like Silicon Valley, New York, London, Singapore, it's a very hard destination because of people like you to come and look for innovation. But Israel is different than those other options.
Why?
Because we are kind of an island. So the Israeli entrepreneur, as opposed to maybe entrepreneur in the Silicon Valley, will be very engaged with those corporates.
Everybody's very accessible.
Yeah, because they want to go outside.
Right.
Like an entrepreneur in the Silicon Valley first want to go to the North American market.
You got it.
Which is very different.
Love it, dude. It's amazing. If there's a corporate or a
And we
startup,
do business quick.
you get it done.
We are efficient and
Get
we're
it done.
relatively cheap.
Love it. If there's a
Not
corporate,
Deloitte. I'm talking about the Israeli
Right.
startups. Checking feasibility with Israeli startup, quick, cheap,
Love it.
fast.
If there's a startup or a corporate watching this and they want to get in touch with you, best way to do that?
For you. No, I'm kidding. Just,
They can do that.
you know, Google Lior Weizman, LinkedIn.
Beautiful. Or you could send me an email and I'll connect you. Dude, keep doing what you're doing. This country needs more people like you. I love it, and let's eat burgers more often. Thanks, dude. What an incredible day today was. I hope you enjoyed meeting those people because there were some outrageous interviews today. Look how beautiful it is here. This is winter. Check it out. Kind of looks like a Windows screensaver. Anyway, tomorrow's going to be super geeky, starting it at Waze HQ in the morning. See you then.